Hey guys, so today I want to do something simple and very easy, something that you can throw on really quickly when you just want to leave the house and look presentable. So first of all, I'm just going to take my baby lips. This one is a crystal lips, but honestly it doesn't have that many crystals in it, and it's a sheer color, so I'm just going to apply that on my lips because they are super dehydrated at the moment. And after that, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. You can definitely do your eyebrows after foundation if you feel like it. So I always like to have my eyebrows done before I move on to the eye makeup, just because I used to do my eyebrows last and then they never turned out as nice and they didn't match the eye makeup. I kind of feel like you have to have your eyebrows as a guide for your eye makeup, just to see if you want it a little bit more bold or a little bit more neutral, depending on how your eyebrows turn out that day. But yeah, I always tend to do my eyebrows before I do eye makeup, whether that's before foundation or after. I just always tend to do my eyebrows first nowadays, just so I feel like they turn out a lot better. I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelid just as a nice base for the eyeshadow colors. Even though I do plan on doing something a little bit more neutral today, I do want the colors to really pop, so I'm just going to put this down, and this will make sure that your eyeshadows last, especially if you're somewhere really hot and humid like I am. First of all, I'm just going to go into a neutral shadow. This one is a neutral matte shadow, and I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelid just as a nice base for the other eyeshadow colors and make sure that they go on a lot smoother. I'm going to go into this Toasted eyeshadow by e.l.f. It's said to be a dupe. I can't remember for what color, but it is in the Naked palette, so it is a dupe for one of the Naked eyeshadows. And I'm just going to blend this back and forth, and as you can see, it just intensifies the definition in my crease, which makes my eyes look a bit more deep set, which I really personally do like. And I'm going to take the same Toasted eyeshadow and just place this again on the same blending brush and just smoke it out underneath my lower lash line. Since I'm placing it on the same brush, it will be quite blended out. You don't have to blend it out as far as I'm doing. You can have it quite tight to your lower lash line if you feel like it, but sometimes I just feel like having a really intense smoky lower lash line. And since I haven't applied my foundation yet, that will be cleaned up. Next, I'm going to go into another e.l.f. eyeshadow. This one is called Raspberry Truffle. It's like a dark mulberry brown. Get on the same blending brush once more, and I'm going to focus this in my very outer corner and then just blend into the crease a little bit. Alright, next I'm going to go in with two different liquid illuminizers. I do want quite a glowy, radiant look to my skin, and I'm going to use these as my primers. One is a rose gold, so it's slightly more pinky gold, and then this one is more of a beige gold. So I'm going to apply the beige gold on my cheekbone area and down my nose. In my forehead area in the center, above my lip, and on my chin as well. And then just a little bit on the area below where I will contour. Going in with that more rose gold pinky shade. I'm going to apply this on the area where I'm going to apply blush and contour, stuff like that. I'm going to apply some on the sides of my nose, on the sides of my chin, and on top of my forehead where I would naturally get more of a sunburn. And now that I look like a liquid illuminizer goddess, I'm just going to blend this in all over. I don't have a lot of this left, but I just want to darken the shade of this a little bit and give it more volumosity. And I'm just going to slap it on all over my face. And then I will blend it out, obviously. I'm not going to walk out of the house looking like this. My camera actually just died, so while I was waiting for it to charge, I applied the tiniest bit of mascara. As you can see, I barely have any on my bottom lashes, and then I just applied some very natural falsies. They look like this, but honestly, they're a little bit smushed together because I've used them already, and they would not come off, so I had to use soap and water. So they look a little beat up, but they're Ardell's 120, which are amazing. I'm going to use this as my bronzer and blush, which is the color that I used on my eyes. You don't have to use a color like this because obviously, as you can see, it has an intense amount of shimmer. I still feel like it looks fairly natural on the skin, even though it does have shimmer in it. You know, it just adds a really nice glow. So I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones and to my forehead as well. Just because the foundation that I did apply is a little too pink toned and a little too pale. I should have added a little bit more of the darker color. As you can see, it doesn't really match my arms that well, so I'm going to apply this and hopefully warm up my skin a bit. And down the sides of my nose as well as underneath my lip. Since I want to keep with the natural look, I'm going to apply this NYX Mega Shine lip gloss in beige, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lips. I still do feel super duper pale, unfortunately. I should have gone up a shade in my foundation, but I really like how the makeup looks. It's very natural and subtle, as you can see, and just really lets your natural beauty shine through. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!